Hi, it's Coach Kari from Inspired.Healthy.Balanced Life. I wanted to come back and talk a little bit more in depth about some of my fitness and health journey in hopes that it helps you as well. So back in 2011, I was a little more than 215 pounds, and again, I'm 5'5", so that's a lot of extra weight. And at that point, I was so tired and I felt depressed and I just wasn't living the way that I knew that I should be living. I felt limited. And I was finally ready to stop the cycle. So for me, how did I get to 215 pounds? So for me, there wasn't an injury or I didn't have a baby or anything like that. It was a series of small decisions, small choices that I made over time, and I gained that weight little by little, year after year. But here's the great news. You can reverse that. And that's exactly what I did. So instead of diving right in, because I just was not mentally prepared to dive right in, I made the choice to make very small changes to my diet and my exercise. My exercise, first of all, I wasn't exercising. So I started to walk. Little by little, I walked further than the day before. And in terms of the nutrition side, I made very small changes. I cut out coffee. I'm not saying you need to cut out coffee, but for me, I had a ton of cream and sugar in that coffee, and so I ended up cutting that out, and that was a good choice for me. That made a big difference for me. I also tried various things. I started logging my food. That was a very positive piece of my journey. I did try juicing and things like that were a little bit more on the deprivation side, and that just frankly left me hungry. Hungry and not satisfied, and I really love food. So for me, that didn't work. And that's not how I wanted to do my journey. I wanted to have a sustainable lifestyle change with great nutrition and an active life. That's the basis of my story. And so in 2 years, with those tiny little changes, I reversed the cycle. And I started making those little choices that compounded on itself. And in 2 years, I lost about 15 pounds. That's not a lot in 2 years, but it's going the right direction instead of going the wrong direction. So you can make very, very small changes and still have results and start to get rolling in the direction that you want to be rolling. That's all I have for you today. This is Coach Kari with Inspired Healthy Balanced Life. Thanks for joining me.